Yeah, I see a lot of the videos I make and a lot of stuff I see in person. You know how y'all can avoid and get all this down easier? Call the police on the women. Yeah, call the police on them. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, cause a lot of men in this world, well, we get done so dirty, right? We be having females stealing from us, lying, all type of stuff. Brian, if you don't start calling the police on them, man, yeah, call the police. Fraud by deception. She got you paying bills for the kids and all that, and the kids ain't even doing what she's saying. She over here saying, "Oh, your son got football practice," and you find out he was never in football or something like that. Like that's like just a good example of one of them. Well, you be like, "Oh, your kid need clothes for this and that." And then you see the kids and they got on Sheen clothes, but the mama out and about traveling the world. Yeah, man. If y'all start calling the police on them, yeah, that's fraud by deception. Like, and it ain't about. And look, the thing is, it ain't about you getting the money back. That's what people don't realize. It ain't about you getting no money back. Nah. It ain't about you getting the money back. It's about the fact that I'll be seeing a lot of men go through this, and then a female come later and try to put them in court and steal all their money. All you had to do was just call the police on the back then. Make the report. She ain't gotta go to jail. It don't matter. Make the report. Not finna keep letting these females play with me. Yeah, I'll call the police on the whole quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, I spent how much money? Watch this. Watch this. Let me write that down. So in the future, whenever say a female try to take you to court in the future, and you be like, oh, I don't give her money for this reason. Yeah, y'all need to start paying attention, man. Y'all need to start calling the police on these people. I don't care who it is. If people out here stealing your money and lying about what they doing with it, then don't tell me you got kids. Hey, this for the people with kids. If you got kids and you are a man who take care of his kids and that woman making every day harder and you be giving her all this extra money and they ain't adding up, start asking for proof. Yeah, start asking for proof of everything. Don't do that. Don't trust females. Ask them for proof of everything. Everything. Proof of everything. Yeah. That's what cause I look, sad to say is so many men out here are getting scammed. Like y'all out here just getting scammed by these females. You got to start asking them for proof, proof of residency. Goddamn you, everything. You gotta you gotta prove to me that you paying these bills. Cause a lot of men nowadays, y'all are paying bills for kids that's not, and it's going to her. She going to the club. She on her story. Every weekend she going out of town. Yeah, I seen the girl who was broke. How's you out of town and you ain't got no job? You ain't got no job because you're using your kids' money. And that's what a lot of females are doing nowadays. I went to Tennessee. Oh, I was down here in Miami. You don't have a job. You ain't got a job. So usually they use what, like, say they got a father, they kid father send them money. They use them to do all that and then buy the kids Sheen clothes. Call the police on them. Call the police on them. That's fraud by deception. She said that she was paying for this. She ain't say nothing about that. And even still, proof, like a lot of y'all, if you ask a female to prove where the money went, she can't do it. Yeah, she can't do it. She can't do it. Yeah, she can't. And don't get me wrong, it be bums. It's men out here that's bums too. But the majority I've been seeing is vice versa. It's been the females doing the dudes and dirty. And a lot of men can probably relate and say, yeah, he ain't lying. I done dealt with a couple females who did this and that and that. Yeah, these females don't care. Like I know a female right now that I'm looking, I'm like, she look, they'd be so cool with you, they'd tell you some stuff that the baby daddy don't even know. Like, what you mean that that might not be his baby, but he the best fit? Yeah. A lot of men out here taking care of kids that's not even theirs. Talking about he the best fit. Excuse you? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Looking for help in life. Ain't looking for no companion. They want some help. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Cause I had a coworker. Right? They used to take like at least 450, 500 a week out of his paycheck. So he had to live with people and all this. This is a grown ass man, about to be 40 years old, still need a roommate. All because the girl he was lying, like the girl he was talking to, not only did she lie in court, she made him spend all his money. And then once he ain't had no money, that's when she proceeded with the court stuff because she knew he wasn't gonna have no money to get there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. She knew he wasn't gonna be able to make it to court because she made sure that she was like, "Oh, your kids needs this and that, that and that," and she was lying, spending on herself. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then at the end, now when you get your kids, you still gotta buy the same stuff. Hey, y'all better stop playing like that. That don't be weird to y'all. She said that she was gonna buy this for the kids, but when you get the kids, you gotta buy that same thing she said she was gonna buy. Where the money go? But a lot of men don't want to argue with that. Then that's a man problem because men usually don't want to talk about it. Be like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna just get it. Nah, it ain't no just get it. Call the police. Mm-hmm. File a report. Mm-hmm. Because for sure, if he would have filed a report saying that, oh, she took my money and she is not doing everything she said or she lied about the kids doing this or that, call the police on them. Yep. As soon as you figure out a female lied to you and took some of your money and did it in a like, if she say she need this money for a bill and she go out to the club with that money, call the police on her. No matter if you got proof or not, call the police on her. Yep. Mm-hmm. I want to file a report and keep going till they give you a report. Well, it don't matter if it don't go nowhere. It's about having it in writing. That's how they get people. Have it in writing. Why would I give you money if on this day at this time you did this? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm quick to call the police on the hoe. Oh, yeah, let me file a report real quick. Let me file a report real quick. All these females out here living like scammers and doing all this scamming shit, and that are scammers and think they finna scam people. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Last one. I'm the last one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I am the last one. The fuck? Like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of these people don't be understanding the world. I do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I learned that if you don't if you don't tell on people for what they did in this world, they gonna try to push everything back on you and say you was the problem. And then they start making up lies that they can't back up. Yeah, I'd have been lied on a lot. People told me stuff and it was my first time hearing it too. Like it's to the point where I straight like people think I'm playing. Look, so many females have even lied on me for the basic, pettiest things that I have to make a Lifetime movie. I have to make a Lifetime movie. And every single thing a female said, I need to put that into a Lifetime movie because that shit'll go crazy. That like I heard some shit I ain't heard before. Like people said, and you did this and that. Damn, what else I do? Damn, for real? And then it'd be funny because the person they told to be like, it's weird because like cause look, one time a female lied, right? And she was telling her friend all this and all that. But she didn't know that me and her friend was cool before her. So, and then the crazy part is that we was already talking that day, like, yeah, this and that, that and that. And the time she said that everything happened, I was with the friend. So the friend looking like, oh yeah, you a lying hoe. Oh, you're a liar. And then ever since then, they ain't been cool. I guess she figured it out. Yeah, but nah, female boy, what? Like imagine you go tell a female go to tell their friend a lie. And you was talking to their friend, not even talking to him like that. You just cool with their friend and y'all was together on the day that she said the lie. Well, the stuff happened. You're like, nah, we was over here, we smoking. We was just smoking. So like, pulling up messages like, no, look, on this day, you remember you pulled up? And she said that this happened on that day. Yeah, exactly. 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 That's when she realized like, oh yeah, she do be lying on you bad. Like I thought, now you know how females be. They believe some of it until they can't believe it, or whenever stories start coming up about them, that they even look at it and be like, damn, that shit right there is crazy. I did all that. Like that's what got me when I had looked and said I did all of that. I did all those things. Yeah, I'm calling the police on y'all from now on. If you gonna lie on me and try to do this, I might as well tell the truth on you. You gonna lie on me, I'm gonna tell the truth on you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. If you lie on me, I'm gonna tell the truth on you. Yeah, man. Nah. No. Yeah, all that hood politics don't go for females. Nah. That's not Young and May. All these females ain't no Young and May. Hood politics don't go for females. You call the police on them. Yeah, you call the police. You file a report. I don't care. And the thing is, I don't be caring about the money, but I'm gonna file it. Oh, you lied? I'm gonna file it. Oh, I'm gonna file it. I'm gonna file it. Man, what? You think I care? Charleston White ain't got nothing on me when it comes to females. Males, I wouldn't care. I would have got my everything. I would have got back that plus extra if it was males. But females, I'm not finna fight with y'all. Finna argue with y'all. I'm not finna have no sister, no cousin, no auntie beat you up. I'm gonna call the police on you because that's worse. Yeah. I'm not gonna have no auntie, no cousin, nobody come beat you up. I'm gonna call the police on you. Yeah, I'm gonna let the police beat you up. Yeah, I'm gonna let them come question you and beat up your mind when you can't answer none of them questions right. Yeah, I had one girl lie about daycare. Like, hold on. Mm, Lying about daycare. You ever had one of them kids that just advanced as fuck? Like your kid just so advanced. Like, okay, say you got a 3-year old. You got a 3-year old. And it's to the point where, like, even my 3-year old, say my 3-year old, when she be on that damn iPad, I don't know how to do all that shit. Come, hey, come do this. Come close this. And I don't even know how you open this. I don't even know how you did this. The little stand, they be putting the little stands up on the back of the damn tablet. I don't know how to do that. Come do this. Yeah, you 3, but shit, you know more than me when it comes to this technology shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm good with technology and code and all that, but them little stuff, like, shit, what's your password? Oh, here. Yeah, okay. Like these new kids not normal. But then I started to realize I'm like, oh, she is one of them kids who are just naturally smart. At home, baby. Learn everything at home. Every time she at home, she learning something. Yeah, man. Kid ain't going no daycare, man. Kid ain't can name Man, that kid can name. She can count so damn high, can name all these people in the world. But you can't name a daycare teacher, and then you say your teacher name is Miss Rachel. Yeah, I'm calling the police on you. Yeah, I call the police on the bitch. Yeah, yeah. You got some smart kids. Your kids just smart because you ain't going to no daycare. Yeah, I'm calling Miss Rachel, the kid teacher. I'm calling the police on you. It ain't nothing wrong with it. But if you were telling somebody that your child is in daycare and they teacher is Miss Rachel, you getting police card on you. Hmm. You got a father sending money, and then you gon' what's your teacher name, Miss Rachel? What about the kids in your classroom? Naming kids in the house. Hold on. Name your whole family for me. Oh, this is my grandpa. That's my great grandpa. This is them. This is that. Okay, you can tell me your whole family lineage, but you can't tell me one kid that was in your class. Yeah, your mama going to jail. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police, man. I am calling the cops. Yeah, you can't. You what? You can't name one, not one kid, and you can't. You don't even know what nap time is. You stay up all day. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Yeah, man. I had a female lie. Yeah, I called the police on her too. You're not finna lie to me. I'm paying all this money and it's going to waste. Yeah, we could have been making YouTube videos. Like, yeah, we could have been over here camping. Yeah, man. I do real stuff. I ain't finna they done made us delay our camping video. Hmm. Let me ask the community that. Let me ask the community would y'all watch a live camping video? I'll go camping and it would be live. No, my stuff. Where is- Yeah, I gotta ask everybody if they'll watch a live camping video. Cause we supposed to go camping. Yeah, we supposed to go camping. It was gonna be probably 7 or 8 of us. We was gonna be outside though. Yeah, I was gonna make everybody go outside. Y'all ass ain't finna stay in no damn tents. Well, not even tents. Y'all not finna stay in no RVs and no cars. None of that. None of that. But if it make them feel any better, I already planned on getting like 2 power banks, so we could do whatever we want. It's gonna be laptops all out there. But yeah, I want to see who the best fisherman is. I need to see this, cause me, yeah, my friends be talking crazy. Yeah, we gotta go camping now. They be talking crazy, like you can live off the land better than me. Watch this. We're gonna see who can start a fire. We're gonna see who can do all this. Yeah, man. We're gonna see who gonna catch food. Might have to catch food for everybody. Y'all ain't no fisherman. I'm out there. I'm be feeling like Jeremy Wade. My name is Jeremy Wade, fish expert and stream angler. Yeah, if you don't wash the soap off your dishes, you evil. Yep, you evil. If you don't wash soap off your dishes, you're evil. I don't care about you being from the UK. You're evil. Yeah, that's some evil activities. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a supervillain. Y'all outdoing me. You know how supervillainous that is? Do you know how much of a supervillain you have to be to leave the dishes on what leave the soap on your dishes and put them in the cabinet? You a real supervillain, not me. I'm not the supervillain. Y'all are y'all evil. Yeah, people from the UK leave the soap on their dishes. Like we rinse the soap off. Man, what? I'm not finna eat no soap. make a bowl of cereal in the UK and I'll taste soap. And I'll taste soap. Bro, I'm telling y'all now, it's gonna be another Boston Tea Party. It's gonna be another Boston Tea Party if I go to the UK and I eat some cereal out of one of y'all bowls and I taste soap. Cause y'all don't like to wash the soap off y'all dishes. It's gonna be a hard day in the UK if I have a plate of spaghetti with soap on it. It's gonna be a cloudy day in the UK if I eat soup with soap. It's gonna be a brutal day in the UK if I have to eat beans on toast with soap. Nah, I'm gonna have to. Nah, I ain't eating no beans on toast. That's some hard life living. Like beans on toast. Nah, man. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. I can't do beans on toast. That'll make me mad. Yeah, beans on toast just make me angry. Like, y'all really toast some breads and throw some beans on top of it and say yum. Beans on toast. What? No. But yeah, going back to the meals, call the police. Yeah, call the police. Call the police. And females, it's vice versa. If you listen good enough. Yeah, it's vice versa. Everything I say is vice versa. Yeah, yeah, you call the police on him too. What you think, man? What? Same way, he trying to make you drop a load of bricks out your back pockets. Yeah, hey, what you think he gonna do? Yeah. Wait, hold on, YouTube. Let me see something. I'm surprised nobody going hard. Very surprised nobody's going hard about that cop losing her patrol car like that. Yeah, very good. Bro, I might, it ain't no way. Vacation been over. Look at them, keep walking. I never seen no, they gotta go. Yeah. No, vacation been over. Yeah. Look at them, keep walking. This video is hilarious. I never seen no, they gotta go. No, vacation been over. Look at them, keep walking. I never seen no, they gotta go. No, vacation been over. As I can see that this category is not pushing my video So I'm gonna put it in this one and let it be. Yeah, yeah. Y'all wanna know something though? No matter how much money you get, you ain't got enough money yet. That's your excuse for not giving people money from now on. That's your real excuse for not giving nobody no money now. You gotta be like, damn, yeah, I'm trying to get $1 million. I'm trying to make $1 million. Yeah, you don't gotta get, yeah, until you get $1 million, you ain't gotta get nobody no money. You don't. And even after you get it, you can say stuff like this, like, oh, I got business investments that I gotta do. Yeah. Y'all ever notice this? People with money, uh, the only people who can tell people no without them getting as mad. Because wait, hold on. Because people with money think that people get mad, but imagine that you only got $40 left and somebody asks you for 20. Do you know how mad people get at you? It is straight beef. It is straight smoke over $20, and you didn't even have it to give. You didn't even have it to give. They get mad at you for not being able to spend your last on them. It'd be like, damn, bro, I only got $15, $20 to my name. Shit. Bro, let me get that. Like, I don't think y'all understand. It's way harder to be poor in this world than anything. Like, and it's expensive to be poor. Y'all don't understand it. It's straight so expensive to be poor because when you poor, people expect you to do this. Whenever you poor already, people already expect you to be like, oh, can you give me your last $5? And you might actually give them to it. Like you'll get a person your last five because you know how people be like, oh, I give everything everybody shirt off my back. See, I used to be like that until I start realizing I'm like, nah, you gonna be stuck. You can't help nobody if you broke too. You look, you can get money and go places. They get money and just spend it. Why? Like, and when I realized that, I'm like, wait, hold on. When I spend the money, it's towards something that can make me more money. When they spend the money, it's on BS. No, I'm not finna keep spending my last on somebody. I don't care if it's my brother, a mom, a grandma, nobody. If you want cigarettes and it's my last, I don't care. No, no, I don't care. If it's not really life or death, like something like, oh, I gotta have this medicine, then that's different. But if it's something you want from the store, or you be like, oh, I haven't ate today, then fast. You've been eating BS food anyway. You don't need to eat. You need to fast. Look, in 4 hours, your stomach can be feeling just right. Get out my face, man. You don't got nah. Like no. I realized that in this world, when you are broke, people will literally ask for your last way more. But that a rich person be like, no, I can't give you this right now. I got business ventures. But whole time he still got 100,000, 200,000, $1 million plus that he has access to. But he can say no because he like, nah, I'm putting this towards a business. And you can't do nothing but really respect it. Cause you like, oh man, he doing something big. Versus you, they feel like that you ain't doing nothing with the money. Oh, you're not opening the business. You're not doing this. So they just ask you for your last. I ain't giving nobody my last. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Your last is for you. Like your last is for you. Quit giving people y'all money. Especially people who just like you went to buy Chinese food, you went to buy fast food with the money I gave you. Nah. Cause you could have fasted. Like as sad as everybody want to say this, y'all all eat bad food. So everybody needs to be fasted anyway. Everybody eats bad food. So you can go a day without eating. You need to go a day without eating. So your body can actually start healing. Because a lot of people don't heal. A lot of people be having sores on their body for years. You wonder why? Because you're not fasting anyway. So you need to change up your lifestyle. Yeah. Yes. And then you got to realize that whenever you need help and you run out of whatever you do, because you're going to run out one day, and you gonna have to make what you got work. They not gonna be there to give you no money. Who gonna give you some money then? Okay. The same person who kept asking you don't have money. They are broke. All they do is get their money to spend on BS. That's their dopamine in life. So buying small items and small objects with other people' money. Yes. They have no will to live. So when every time you run low on money and you have nothing left and you try to you know you can't even ask them. Most of the time you don't even ask them because you can't. Because you know you can't. You can look dead at them and be like, oh, they came and asked you for some money. You was like, no. And then the only reason they left you alone because you genuinely was broke. And they were like, oh, I can't get nothing from you. Then they disappear. And you don't talk to them again. Then you see them once you start getting money again. Yeah. And it's people who got friends who ask for money too. Y'all ever had a friend who keep asking for $10, $20? Oh, I'll pay you back. No, no, they won't. No, they won't. And I got a friend like that right now. And the only reason I sent her money because I had it to give. That's it. That's the only reason. Because I'm like, oh, you're not going to pay me back. But you know what? I got a few $1,000s. I will give you $10. I will throw you $10. But I won't give you 100. I won't give you 20. I'll give you this 10 so you can just leave me alone. Then next time you talk to me, I'll be like, oh, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. But I gave you 10 last time, so hey, they usually leave you alone for a cycle. But yeah, nah, that's for real though. Like, quit helping people. Everybody want to help everybody and be a hero. Unless you are rich and can look, y'all don't understand this. When people, this is why I love when people record they self helping people. Yep. You wanna know why? Because not only did he help you, but this video finna make more money. So in turn, not only did he help you, he made himself more money and he can help more people or come back and help you again. Instead of him just walking up. That's why people don't know nothing. When people be in the comments, I just look at them, they don't know nothing. Instead of him sitting right here, look, you can try to be nice all day. You can try to be nice as much as you want. But it's only so many homeless people you can give money to. But imagine you record yourself getting a homeless man $5, $10, right? You drop a video, you get paid 500. Now you can afford to give more people money. Other than you trying to do it in the secrecy of yourself. Now you gave him $10. You might be able to give another person 10, but you might be able to get another person 10. But it's going to be a point where you run out of money. It's called common sense. It's really called common sense. Everybody, you can do this out the kindness of your own heart. I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to get paid for this so I can help more people. You can actually help people when you're in position to help people. You can't just help people if you're just going to constantly keep losing. Your job can't help you your job can't help you and pay you if they going to constantly lose money. Do that make sense? Why would your job pay you if they going to just lose money? But people don't think like that. If your job won't pay you, like if your job will pay you and all they doing is losing money, then how long is your job gonna last? How long is your job gonna last? It's not gonna last at all. So they're just like even me. I be giving homeless people stuff, but it's days where I be like, damn, I ain't got it. But what if I just recorded? What if I just record our interactions? Then I could have went back, got him something, got the next person, could have got every homeless person out there something, could have recorded that. Could it, and then you never know. Yeah, it's called always just getting, you can do stuff out the kindness of your heart and we all do it. But it's levels to this. You don't just sit right here and do everything in life for free. Because if a millionaire just go around keep giving away his money and he don't record any of it and just be like, here, I'm a good guy, here, what's gonna happen? He's gonna become broke, right? How's he gonna get his money back? Ah, exactly. People don't think about that. People don't think about that. They don't. They don't even try to even attempt to think like that. Everybody is not Elon Musk. Everybody's not Bill Gates. Like, do y'all know, like, it's really the billionaires. A millionaire ain't nothing. A millionaire is nothing in today's world. It's a nobody. A millionaire is a nobody in today's world. Like y'all, have you not noticed that? A millionaire in today's world is a nobody. And y'all looking at the people making millions and expect them to be the life changing people. No. But the ones who are in the millions are the ones who actually trying to, okay, let me record this video and I can give them this. I can go get a homeless people this. I can actually afford this because this stuff is actually expensive. And all you got to do is watch the video. That's it. That's it. All you got to do is watch the video. You don't have to put not one dime in there. All you have to do is watch the video and people still complain. That's it. You just help this homeless people and you finna help more homeless people if you just watch the video instead of complaining and saying you should not record this. So we can be like you, Miss Pam, who cook for the homeless shelter every week and barely making a dent in the community. So we can be like you. Like, so we can just get them all pantry food instead of giving them actually good meals, all pantry clothes instead of being able to get them decent outfits. Yeah, you see the difference when people who talk like that want to just live like no. Like, okay, look, he got skills. He like a lot of homeless people have skills. All you gotta do is just get him back on the right track. So you get him a mechanic suit, all this and all that, and he was already a mechanic, and you got him good. He get a mechanic job, cool. You can actually be afford to help somebody. Uh, like do y'all a lot of these organizations that get started need donations to keep going. A lot of these organizations that get started need donations to keep going, right? So why wouldn't people try to record what they do for good to get basically a donation from the donation in this situation is you watching the video, but now they get to help more people. Yeah. So if you're not making a return on helping people, you can only help so many people. Yeah, you can only help so many people. You can't sit right here and just be like, "Hurry, I'm gonna give you $1,000. I'm gonna give you $1,000. I'm gonna give you $1,000. You. It's gonna get to a point where your money gonna run out, right? And it's two people. It's one person who spent all his money. He spent $100,000 giving out $100,000 and he recorded it. And then you got the person who just gave $100,000 out. Which one of them is going? And they both normal people working normal jobs, and but one of them does content creation on the side. The one who doing content creation and recorded everything and all them interactions, those are gonna go viral. That is gonna go viral. You gave out $100,000. That is gonna go viral. While you can sit right here and say, "Oh, I gave out $100,000 too," and you can talk, people gonna praise you and all that. But if they had it on video, they would be able to praise you more. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. Like people like, "Oh, look what I did for the community," and this and that when with like limited proof, like word of mouth proof. This is not ancient biblical times. Like what? Like, oh yeah, look what I did all this for the community and this and that and that. That's cool and all, but if you have no recording of it, then a lot of people don't care. And it ain't about people not caring, right? It's about when you see something, when you look, when you hear something and see it, it's two different things. You hear about $10 million, all right? That's something. When you see $10 million in person, it's different. It's different. People don't understand that. People don't understand that. Yeah, like it's just weird. It's just weird. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, when you hear something versus seeing it, that is two different things. I might have to get up in a second. Yeah. Like, think about this. A lot of people be like, man, I want to help a homeless person. Yeah. Or they be thinking about helping homeless people. But when they see somebody actively helping homeless people, then they are more likely to help them. Because seeing is different from hearing about it or believing about it. Seeing is way different from believing. Believing and seeing is two different things. For real. Two different things. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why I'm like, yeah, a lot of people messed up in this world. A lot of people do. A lot of people are just bad people. That's it. Like, I think the world would just be better if everybody was just normal. Be normal. Quit trying to deceive everybody. Quit trying to steal from everybody. Quit trying to scam from everything. And then don't even get me started on scamming. I hate scammers. I do not like. I'm going to tell y'all this. The people living my life, the one person I always got in an argument with was scammers. I can't stand scammers. They all annoying. They all feel like they better than everybody. They all feel like they got this and that going on, but they don't. All y'all money got to be in cash. All this and all that is weird. Scammers are some of the most annoying people I ever seen in my life. And then when people got money and that's not their network and they not supposed to have it, they don't know how to act and they act weird. Yeah, scammers are some of the I don't care what nobody say. The most annoying, most vile. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, man. Yes, I can't stand the scammer. Cause they just dirty. It's like they always when I say dirty, the way they act dirty, they grimy, they slimy, they always trying to get people locked up for them. Yeah, just do this. You scared? Are you scared? Just open a bank account. Just open a bank account in your name. We're gonna deposit this check and I'm gonna give you half. Man, if you don't get out my face, like, yeah, I don't like scammers, man. And then they prey on the vulnerable people, the people who ain't never had nothing, making it sound good. Yeah, man, you do this, you do that. You see how I'm living? How are you living? How you living? This week, this garbage. How you living? Like, yeah, man, I had scammer got mad, flipped his camera, showing me his house. Like, boy, is that a barbershop floor? Man, if you don't get out my face, man. Like, do you got barbershop towel on your floor? Like, man, if you don't move, it's so crazy ass off my phone. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't stand the scammer, man. I can go all day with that though. Yeah, they don't like to work for nothing in life. Feel like everything gotta be easy. Think everybody broke. Yeah, you go to every time you talk to a scammer, you be like, yeah, I gotta go to work. You broke. You broke. You still work. They be acting like they made it. They be straight acting like they made it. Tell me I'm lying. Yeah. Be acting like they made it in life. But yeah, I'm just chilling though. Cause believe it or not, I I didn't know this many people actually watch these lives until I went through. I'm like, damn, okay, okay. Like even when I get off, some people just go through and watch my lives. I be having my friends calling me laughing, like, bro, why you say that? I'm like, what you talking about? I was just watching your live. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, okay. I ain't know people on YouTube still did that. I thought whenever you go live like this, people want to, unless you finesse two times. Shit. Yeah, man. It's been all type of stuff going on though. Like I just found out that I had yeah, I don't like talking about this because my my YouTube, I always get to doing weird stuff. But nah, 2018, this the only way I can't tell you when exactly it was, but I can tell you this what happened. Uh, it was 2018. LeBron was on the Cavs. He was playing on the Cavaliers. And they just beat the young Celtics team with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Marcus Smart. They was all young. And then I remember I worked at Cracker Barrel at the time. And we had an inspection. So we was wiping, like we was in the dish room, like cleaning the walls, wiping mold off the walls. And then we had like a special that day. So she let me take like all type of barbecue, all type of stuff home. So I'm like, all right. So at that time I had to walk home. So I'm walking like 2 miles, probably like 2 miles. Walk like 2 miles home. So as I'm walking home, I used to live next to a cornfield. I know. Me living next to a cornfield, nah, hell no, I would never do that again. But at this time, the cornfield was cut. It was cut, so I really could have walked across it. No, I'm lying. It wasn't cut. It was mid. It was mid high. It was mid high. I always said it was cut, but no, it wasn't. It was mid high. That's why I didn't walk through it. Cause if it was fully cut, I would have walked through the cornfield. Cause like the house was right across the cornfield, so it was mid high. So the corn was growing in. So I didn't want to. I don't want to go through all that. So I look up in the sky and I'm like, so okay. So I look up in the sky and I'm like, oh, the moon close today. Like this how look, AI, this how close it felt to me. Like this how close I seen it. Like in my vision, it was that close. I'm like, damn, the moon extra close today. So I'm walking. I had a Galaxy Mega at this time. So I'm walking. Uh Man, I ain't gonna lie. I got nervous. I got nervous because I look back up. Cause look, I ain't gonna lie. I look back up. So you remember I said it was like, okay, it's about like this, right? Like it felt like I'm like the moon close tonight. So it was right here, and then it moved up like right there. So when I look back up, I ain't gonna lie, I got nervous. I instantly called my girlfriend. Hello. Yeah, what you doing? I ain't doing nothing, bones. Basically watching TV, right? Look outside for me because the kitchen had like this big window that like you know how it was like a big window that you could stand in. Like it had like three windows on it. It was like so it was like a little big thing, and you can like walk up to it. It's like caved in a little bit, like a hexagon, half hexagon type window. So yeah, so you can look out, and I watched her open the curtains because you can see the light start illuminating the cornfield. So she look up. I'm on the phone with her. She look up. I can see her. I can see her through the like I can just see her because you gotta remember it's dark, but she the only one. She is standing in the window and all light right here. And the light was bright in that house. Uh so yeah, I'm like, she like, yeah, I see it. I see it. So we walking. Nah, I said we walking. I'm walking. I'm coming by myself. I just got off work. I'm walking and then all I hear is like a yell, like on the phone, somebody yelled, like or something. And the lights in the house went out. Like y'all gotta remember, I can see her standing in the window, then I just see the lights go off and then I see them go back on. So yeah, oh wait. No, this what made me nervous. Before I call her, look y'all, right hand on the Bible. I'm not even finna play with y'all. Right hand on the Bible. This shit scared me. I swear to my kids, this shit scared me. And look, my goosebumps going crazy. Cause this shit scared me. That shit scared me. Look, I tried to take a picture of it. My phone wouldn't focus. My phone wouldn't focus. And then when I did try to take what I did, I swear to God, y'all, it wasn't in my phone. It wasn't in my phone. It was not in my phone. That shit, like, but it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. Look, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even the fact that it's the fact that when she screamed and all the lights in the house went out, right? I looked up and it was gone. It was gone. And the moon, I seen the moon in the far corner, and I said that wasn't the moon. That wasn't the moon. And I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. But the crazy part is, I'm the only one who remember that night. She don't remember none of that. And the even crazier part is, I don't remember what happened after I got to the house. I just remember walking in. They said the power went out, and that's it. That's it. I can tell you nothing else. That's it. Literally. I walked in the house. They said the power went out. Woke up, tried to look at the video on my phone. I look. I don't look. I took the picture. I took a video. It wasn't a picture. I took a video. 1080p video. Full HD, whatever it was. I think it was 1080p on that phone. But yeah, that it couldn't get it. So yeah, I woke up. The video was not on my phone. It was gone, and nobody in the house remembered that day. Like nobody remember the power going out or nothing. Nobody. But hey, I don't know what happened that day. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. But that's when I start. I ain't gonna lie. That's when I started getting the UFOs bad. I got into UFOs bad, bad. And when I say bad, it's to the point where they I can't. I gotta shut up. They ain't finna do me like one of them scientists. But we are okay. Not one of them. Talking about some what? The military, CIA, whoever y'all is who come and take these scientists out. Hey, this is not no easy target. You gonna have to do your job, and you gonna have to be well at it. Y'all better be able to. Can y'all catch John Wick alone, or in pairs or in groups? Cause you gonna need. You might as well call him. You gonna need him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all them scientists dying and all that. It ain't sitting right with me, and it's all because of anti-gravity technology. It's all about element 115, Moscovium, element 115, stable versions of it. They put it in the triangle, put it in the nuclear the alien nuclear reactor, and it has to be in the triangle or it won't work. I don't know why, but hmm, phew. Let me shut up, man. But I'm just saying, look, we already know that element 115 has to be put inside the reactor in a triangle format. We already heard that we have triangle shaped craft. What is it about triangles that messes with anti-gravity? And that's probably what them scientists was figuring out, that geometry might be bigger than what we thought. I think geometry, the because it don't make sense. Geometry don't make sense for what they try to make it make sense for. But in the energy standpoint, geometry is probably where it needs to be used. I don't know what just made me say geometry, but shapes and all that, it just be flowing. So Yeah, I'll be having to do my research for certain things. Make sure my database stay up to date. Hmm. I'm trying to see if somebody running or is that an ambulance. I don't know, hard to tell. Oh, that's a high speed chase. Yeah, that horn was undeniable. And the fact that I just heard two vehicles accelerating. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. What happened to all my? I don't like this. So if you ever talk to AI, just know that they usually keep your conversation on file. But the ones I be having about certain topics just always seem to disappear. I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, I got to do my research on triangles because it ain't adding up. Hmm. But why a triangle? Huh. What about? Why do it feel like my allergies messing up, man? I ain't got time for that. Ain't nothing worse than having allergies. I don't care what nobody say. And look, I was good. I was good. I was been good from allergies for the last 6 years. Then I'm like, you know what? Let me cut the grass. Cause usually I don't cut the grass. Man, I cut the grass one time. My nose been itching since. It's been about 3 months. My nose been itching for like 3 months. What month? Wait. I think we ain't get. Nah, at the end of February, towards the end of February until now. That's how long my allergies been that bad. Nah, man. Nah. I'm like, okay, 1 day, 2 days, but every single day? You finna mess with me every day? I'm gonna go ahead and get some clarity and get you gone. Nah, I can't do that. I can't do no allergies every single day. Like my nose just gonna be itching every day. And you know where it come from. You just know. All these damn trees, man. Too much all this nature. Yeah, I'm gonna have to man, look, I was looking at a video. It said you want your allergy to fix. Either was it a lemon with the peel or orange with the peel? It was one of them. I'm like, y'all diabolical. You eating the orange peel? You wish. Ooh, how y'all? You are a special human, man. Now, if you say I blended it up and okay, okay, but nah, you bit that orange like an apple and ate the skin too. You bit the orange like an apple and ate the skin too. All right, yeah, yeah. I'm making a call. I'm making a call. Yeah, I'm calling the local zoo because there ain't no way you escaped. That's the only explanation. You escaped. I'm calling local zoo. Yeah, we got one of yours over here. What's his name? Shit, I don't know. I just seen him eat a whole fucking orange with the skin on it. No jelly, canned milk, powder milk. Nah, for real. Cannot be. I might have to delete this live video after I'm done, huh? Because triangles is the key to everything. And I don't think y'all understand that triangle, not only is it, I just thought about it. I'm like, okay, when you make a helicopter, you put a triangle on the back. When you make a plane, a triangle on the back. Plane wings are triangle. Uh, okay. The only shape that can actually, so if I had to put like electricity on any shape, the triangle will actually conduct it better than all of them. Way better. Like I'm talking about Thor versus a civilian better. Yeah, the triangle shape in general is a shape that's because geometry always confused me. But whenever I think of geometry, I think of shapes. Whenever I think of shapes, I think of triangles. Why do I think of triangles? Because triangles is in every single piece of technology that has ever evolved that we have. And y'all ain't even paid attention to it. Because I didn't pay attention to it to just now. Because I kept saying, if the element 115 in the reactor, the element like the nuclear reactor that these UFOs fly with had to be put in a triangle formation. Why? Because triangle is the only thing that can actively a triangle is the only thing that you could put electricity on or anything on and it's going to conduct all sides evenly. That means whatever forces in the middle would be going, it'll go to all sides. It'll go down the sides and hit the bottom, and it'll just forever be in a loop. Whether if you did it with a square, it'll have to go all around like this, right? It had to do all that. But a triangle just and then once it get like that, that's it. And it can do that way faster than you can do this. Like, but people, it's sound difficult, but it's easier than you think to understand. Yeah, like, mm-mm-mm. You want me to be honest with you? If they make just a triangle airplane, anything, we'll see probably the best gas mileage from a plane you'll ever see. Fuel, jet fuel mileage, whatever, and probably the fastest speeds you probably ever seen. Who knows? Just who knows? Who knows? But yeah, like I wonder how fast a triangle phone will charge, or how far away a triangle phone could potentially even get you service. Like you can probably be on Mount Everest and get a connection. Like people don't understand, y'all not understanding. Like your car, like it if it conducts energy way better, then the solar panel should be realistically in a triangle. It should be in a triangle. It shouldn't be flat. It should be in a triangle because it'll conduct energy better. But I want wow. The one class I didn't pay attention to just blew my mind out of everything. Cause it's always you can learn everything until you learn how to apply it. That's the big one. It rises and falls at a constant rate. It is perfect for conducting timing in circuits and synthesizers. And mind y'all, the supersonic jets already got triangle wings. But okay, trying to tell y'all. Mm. Hmm. Um, yeah, these scientists died. A lot of scientists died because if you put so this is the thing. They have this thing called Element 115, and this is what all these craft run off of. It got brought up in the 80s, and then in like 2000, what was it, 3, 4, 5, 6, one of them. I think it was before 2006. It could have been 2003. But they had like finally came out and said, oh, this element is called Element 115 and all this and all that. 20 years, like 20 something plus years later, right? So once they did that and Bob Lazar, like now his story starting to make more and more sense. I played a game as a kid called Call of Duty World at War. And for some reason I love the zombies. So I always got into the zombies on the game. And I'm like, okay, what make the zombies on Call of Duty? Oh, Element 115. And that's when I started my rabbit hole, but I never put Element 115 and UFOs together until I got older. So now I'm starting to think that now that I done did all this research in life, if you put element 115 in a triangle reactor, you can make a stable version of element 115 because the triangle will keep a constant energy flowing and keep it from going off the middle. Because element 115 is like the nucleus. Imagine this. Imagine you are trying to keep like you're trying to keep this in the middle, right? But as soon as you let up pressure or something happen, or it just like the fall, it's just like the fall. Like you're literally trying to do this. You're trying to keep it on top of. Look, damn. All right, look. You're trying to balance. Imagine trying to balance this whole thing on this. You're trying to balance it, and then you know it's going to eventually tip and go left or right. So if you to put in a triangle formation, it'll make an anti-gravity effect because the constant energy will have it constantly flowing. So instead of you having to worry about it tilting and going left and right, it'll just be stable like this. It'll just sit like this. Instead of it being like this and tilting and how long do you think going high speeds can this last? Milliseconds, right? Like going very fast, it's gonna just keep falling. That's all it's gonna do is keep falling back to back to back to back. That's all. So if you put in the triangle formation and do the same stuff y'all doing with the particle collider in the triangle formation, then we can actually stabilize it because you need it in a triangle formation. Scientists are the dumbest people I ever seen. Y'all done already figured out that you have to put it in the triangle formation to make the craft work. Try making it in a triangle formation. Put it in a triangle formation and make it. Like I'm pretty sure that the way you make it, you got to make it into a triangle. Y'all got it straight, just going straight at each other. That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. That's literally what they do. Oh, we bombard it and we do this, and it goes around in a circle and do this. No, it needs to be in a triangle. It needs to be in a triangle. Just like all the jets and all this stuff is triangles, it needs to be in a triangle. Simple. Simple. And a lot of people don't listen because they don't understand that it's gonna affect you. Yeah, stuff ain't even affect me either. I didn't think nothing affected me. I'm like, I don't care about this, I don't care about that until I started going to the grocery store and I had to pay all that money. It ain't affect me either until I went to the gas pump and had to pay all that money. It ain't affect me either till all the stuff that I bought every day went up $2, $3, the same like for one item. But look, yeah, now it's starting to affect me now, right? Yeah, that's when I start learning. Oh, this do affect me. This do affect me. Cause look, every other year of me growing up, I didn't have to care about who my president was. I forgot Donald Trump was our president the first time. Why do I know he my president every day now? Am I lying? Do you not hear this man name almost every single day now? I'm cool. That's when y'all need to start putting two and two together to be like, oh, this UFO stuff, it is affecting me because people are dying. What's like 13, 14 dead now? Probably more. We got about 13 scientists dead. That's US. Because scientists start going missing in China too. And you think it's just China? What about UK? What about everywhere else in the world? You People are going missing because this technology, I don't think y'all understand. A lot of people want to say, "Oh, I read the Bible and this and that." No, they don't. No, they don't. You don't read no Bible. If you say I read the Bible, you a lie. You a lie. Just because you go to church, hey, I love people who go to church. Yeah, I ushered. I sat at that door. I listened to the preacher. Yeah, I listened to everything he said, and then I start hearing it again. And then you go somewhere else and you hear it again. Then you go somewhere else. You can only go to church for so many years before you start catching on. My mind was still working right. Y'all gotta understand. I'm not old. I'm not finna forget. I started to look at my grandma and them like, oh, they talking about the same thing. Like, 3 years ago, I just heard them say the same exact speech. And it ain't no knock on nobody at the church. It's just the fact of y'all repeating and recycling the same information over and over. Y'all just repeating and recycling the same information over and over because if you talk about the whole Bible, it's hard to not contradict yourself. It's hard to say the Anunnaki one. Y'all don't understand that. It's hard to not say Adam and Eve was the first humans. Y'all ain't read the book. Y'all ain't read the book. Are you understanding the book? Or are you just trying to feel what somebody else told you? Because they ain't say they was the first people. The Anunnaki. Y'all remember them? The Nook. That the Bible. You remember the Bible good for shorting stuff. The Nook. The Anunnaki, them people, the aliens, the alien race. Or we talking about the king that survived in the caves during the great floods. Giants survived in caves. Oh, or man, look, this is my first go to. Uh, how was Jesus' mom born? A virgin birth. How was Jesus' grandma born? A virgin birth. But yet, but yet, y'all sit right here and like not even take the whole story for what it is. Y'all like, oh, Jesus, he was born to a virgin. His mom was born to a virgin. His grandma was a virgin birth. Yeah, yeah. It ain't about people be like, and then people head is like, you're gonna say he a bad person. It ain't sound like Jesus was a bad person at all. It sound like he was actually one of the good ones. Sound like he was one of the great ones in the time when everybody was acting like barbarians. That's what y'all fail to realize. Uh, man, look, we can go back. Like if people want to really do their history, if you want to say that you believe in something, you need to know what you believing in there. You can't just say you believe in something and you don't know what you're believing in. If God gave you the ability to go back and think and be able to do investigation and go to the root cause of this, and you're not using it, that's your fault. That's your fault. Because everybody ain't got the ability to think like you do. And you not using your thinking ability to go do that, to go research the stuff you need to. What? Noah made a boat. Noah's ark was a boat. The Bible is old, but it's not as old as y'all think. It's not as old as y'all think. The Bible indeed is old, but it's not the first book. You got to remember, Dead Sea Scrolls, the Book of Enoch, all this stuff, but should have been in the Bible. Y'all don't understand that though. Y'all don't understand about them talking about aliens coming from Mars, preying on human female women, showing us how to make breastplates, how to make swords, and all this, like speeding our evolution up. Y'all don't want to talk about none of that. Y'all don't want to talk about how scientists already said they found a worship gene in our body, which means we could have got genetically modified within our DNA. They're already saying there's something about our telomere caps is the reason why so many people are dying. Like your DNA was modified to make you stop growing and stop producing stuff at a certain age, and that's not normal. Or the fact that the government tell you a lot of weeds, like a lot of weeds can actually cure a lot of stuff in your body. Or the fact that the most people only sick because they got parasites from the food they eat. And they still going to the doctor and the doctor giving them pills and doing this. Here, take that. And they not getting better. Or they start feeling a little good because the parasites that because they not eating because like the medicine making them not eat. So the parasite just falling back and being weaker, but it's not gonna ever go away until you kill it. Or the fact that some people don't fast and all they eat is you eat McDonald's, you eat Burger King, you eat that, you you already hate yourself, so and don't be like, oh, I have to. No, you don't have to. You can starve. I've done it. I have done it. I done had McDonald's, Burger King, and all that is my only option. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah. No, thank you. That has been my only option, and I have starved, literally starved. So don't do that. Don't do that. Look, hold on. LeBron James is 41 years old, man. Stop, man. But look, I forgot what I was even saying. Now, going back to the world. Yeah, these scientists out here dying, and it's sad because it's always just somebody great grandpa who trying to hide a secret. Put on thin black socks every morning. Like, who, boy? If you don't get out my face, man, it's exactly the people. Yeah, they need to get up out of here. You know what I mean? Man, I don't know. Then this the same world we gotta live in and trust police too, though. So we gotta remember that. We do have to remember that. They literally come harass you and be like, "Oh, I didn't do anything." Police is the only people in the world who come. Look, think about this. They come mess with you in your while you are living your life and expect you to be okay with them. Like y'all never peeped that. Like I done did so many videos and I'm like, bro, police have no right to try to make nobody act like nothing. You are stopping and disrupting somebody's life right now. You are at work. Bro, you are at work. That'd be the equivalent of me going to work every day and then just like say I work at a like no, that me be me going to work every day and just messing with people while I'm on the clock. Like that's just stupid. And expect nobody to be mad. I gotta expect nobody to be mad after being on the clock all day just messing with people. And then but in my normal life, I don't want nobody messing with me. Yeah, that's what police do. So you telling me that once you get off work, you want to get once you just did a 12-hour shift, officer, do you want to get pulled over? Pro- Do you want to get pulled over? And I ain't talking about no show him your badge. I'm talking about get pulled over, get your time wasted, get lied on, all this, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, police be the most delusional people I ever seen in my life. I'm like, look here. If you are going to disrupt somebody while they are living their life and they not at work and nothing like that, you're gonna get whatever attitude that come with it. That's their right. They can be mad at you. I can be mad at a police officer and be like, bro, I don't like you. If I'm living my life and you stopping my life, I don't like you. I don't like you. Just like imagine if a stranger at the store came up to you and just held up your day for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Would you like that? No, nobody likes that. And police be straight thinking that's okay. Like, yeah, well, I'm just gonna stop you. You are at work. Leave me alone. You are at work. No, I'm not gonna be nice to you. You at work. Why would I be nice to you? You are literally at work right now. Why would I be nice to you? I don't have to be nice to you. I'm living my life, and you are at work messing with me. You think that, man? You better get your crazy ass on. Any other profession, if you don't like the people at the job, you ain't got to talk to them, right? But the police, right? Exactly. I can go to Walmart right now. I ain't got like not one employee in there, not one of them, and I ain't got to talk to none of them, and it ain't gonna be a problem. Not talk to the police officer is a problem. Is that not crazy to you? I can walk through Walmart and not talk to one employee in the whole building, all these people in this building. But as soon as I don't talk to this police officer, I'm in trouble. All right, all right. Cause now you playing for real. That's why I'm looking. I'm like, man, y'all gotta make that make sense. It ain't adding up. Yeah, like it ain't adding up. like people straight be living their life. Like I am going to the store in my on my own reconnaissance, on my own free will, chilling. Why you mess with me? If somebody I don't know stop me on my way to the store, I'm gonna be mad. Especially if you keep holding me up. You can stop me, I probably won't care. But if you hold me up here, I'm gonna get mad. Police or not. Like why hey, I'm living my life. Why did you stop me? And you at work. Just being bored. But I hate because most police just stop you nowadays and walk off. Yeah. Tell me I'm lying. How many of y'all that had the police just walk off? Because they ain't had no crime. It was never a crime. How many police I looked at? Well, is your body cam on? Yeah, it's on. Well, we're gonna wait 30 seconds now, cause it wasn't on. Now we just sitting right here staring at each other like this for 30 seconds. Yeah, so what you pulling me over for? Yeah, you a lie. I seen you turn around right there, do this, do that. I'm saying everything. I ain't saying nothing till I know that body cam on. Yeah, I caught one. I'm like, man, did you just do a legal U-turn right here, right there, and you sped through traffic, broke every single traffic law, no lights on yet, and still, yeah. Cause they be thinking you don't see them. So sometimes you gotta call out their wrongs. Like you literally did a U-turn in a very dangerous spot where you probably could have got smacked or you could have made somebody get seriously injured by hitting you. Yeah, get on. Oh, I couldn't read your plate. Man, shut up. Shut up. Yeah, get out of my face. I couldn't read your plate, man. Yeah, you couldn't read at all. Oh, yeah, you couldn't read at all. Talking about I couldn't read your plate. Yeah, I got stopped in Tennessee too. But I looked at that trooper, like that trooper thought I was playing. I really didn't care. I was so serious about not caring. I'm like, cause I was in the rental and the month we going down the Tennessee mountain and the fucking brakes start warping. Cause the brakes was already squealing when we first got it. But it's either this or Nissan Versa. Well, Sentra, my bad. Nissan Sentra. Look here. I can't them Nissan Sentras hurt. They hurt to drive. Them no. So I'm like, all right. It was a Volkswagen Taos. Even no cars are terrible. So yeah, so I'm going down the Tennessee mountain. I'm going down Tennessee mountain, and I got like I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. It was like driver. So that car had a lot of features on it that I'm not used to. It's too many features on these new cars. It was stupid. It was like driver assistance. Then it was okay. It had lane assistance, lane departure assistance. That was cool. But then it had another driver assistance on there, and both of them was on. So as I'm going down the hill, I'm trying to hit the brake, and it's stiff. So now you know, I'm trying to hit the brake. I'm like, bro, is there something wrong with this driver assist shit? So now I'm hitting the brake and I'm going through the menu, and then like I end up drivers. I don't know what it's called, but I end up clicking it off, and the brake had like a little bit more. It had like a little bit more press in it. I don't know what it was, but as we was going down the hill, the brakes was just stiff, like very stiff. So we get pulled over. No, so I end up flying past the trooper. We get pulled over. As we get pulled over, I realize that I have the brake almost on the floor and we still not stopping. So I'm like, fuck it. So I slam on the brake, like I just slam it like hard, like skirt, and then I end up getting it to slow down. But that's the last time I drove one of them cars. I said, yeah, I would never drive one of them cars again just because of that. So the trooper was like, do you know how fast you were going? Nope. Nope. Hell no, I really don't. I'm trying to save my life. You think I give a fuck about this ticket? Boy, if you don't write this ticket so we can leave. So he ended up writing me it was driver with due care and something else. It was drive with Duke and something else. I think could have been speeding, but I was like, man, if you don't write this damn ticket, look, I'm just happy that we stopped. I'm just happy that we stopped at this point. I'm like, he over there, yeah, but everything you saying was going out the other ear. I was laughing like a motherfucker. Like, man, fuck that. I'm like, I'm filing a complaint on the rental people. But yeah. So we got there, and then that's when I swapped seats. I'm like, hey, nah, hey, I'm like, drive this for me. Then yeah, let my friend drive whatever, right? He hopped in there, he instantly, these brakes garbage. Like, these brakes trash. Like, on my life. He like, this can't. He like, whoever had this car before you was balling this motherfucker. Like, these brakes are straight garbage. I ain't gonna lie, I think they probably had to replace the brakes when we got it back. Cause when I say it was bad, it was bad. Like, it wasn't squealing or nothing. I'm lying. I'm lying. It ain't gonna squeal in the morning, but by say if you driving for like 3 hours, it'll start squealing. You drive for 3 hours, the brakes start squealing. Wait, stop and go traffic. But yeah, that day I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck. But that shit was scary though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit right there was scary because I was flying down that mountain and I'm holding the brake and these driver assist menus, not this shit got my brake stiff, and that's when I learned that yeah, like even the lane, like the lane assist do that shit, like stiffen your brake up. That's why I don't like none of that shit. Usually it ain't that bad, but in that car, like I know lane assist in other cars ain't that bad, but in that one, come on, man. But it is though because I didn't almost crashed a couple times in the cause look, you'll be in a car and then you try to get over and it'll beep beep and try to make you not get over. Like what? Hey, hold on, you tripping? You tripping? And the HOV lane, they hate them. Them cars hate HOV lanes. I'm not gonna lie. Mm, it ain't no way. I gotta give it a little bit more time, cause it ain't no way. Okay, okay, okay. My thumbnail just garbage. Okay, that's cool with me then. Yeah, that thumbnail finna go crazy. Go crazy. I'm like, yeah, this crazy. I ain't had no video hit that low in the first hour in a minute. Hmm. Man, you know what? Man, I'm finna get up out of here. I got a live I gotta get to in a minute. Well, no, in a couple hours. Hopefully I get to it. Hopefully I get to it. Yeah, I gotta. Is this phone finna die? Nah, never gonna die. Wait, I forgot it was on here. Lord. I'm finna go ahead and get up out here though, y'all. I will be back. I gotta I'm gonna end up making me some videos. Well, I already got videos. I'm gonna end up going live. That's what it's gonna be. Me going live. Y'all hear the doggies? But look, man, tap in with me. Hit that bell notification too.